Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to an on-time Strutting Man show. Hello, everyone. I'm the Strutting Man, the host of the show. My name is Mr. Ozzy Rose. I want to say hey and welcome to any viewers I may have tonight. And, of course, hey and welcome to any guests I may have in the live chat. And hey and welcome to anybody I may have as audio-video guests tonight. As most of you probably have seen my second live of today, there's no commentary segment today, and there's no evening post because of TikTok jerking my damn chain, and that's just the wrong thing to do. If you want to piss me off real quick, waste my time, and that's just what TikTok did. So, as y'all know, I don't do the live show. I only do that here on Facebook Live, but I'm not recording anything else on TikTok. I will only do my recordings on Facebook and YouTube. So TikTok is losing out on me altogether. If it wasn't for my fans and followers, I wouldn't release a motherfucking thing on there. I see you up there, Timothy. Hang on, buddy. I'm fixing to get you on. It's saying slow connection here, but I might need to move over here. Hang on, Timothy. I'll get you on. While I'm trying to get you on, I'm going to scoot over here. That way there's no cover here. Okay. Now, you should be that. Probably Timothy and Miss Jamie Ann. Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how y'all doing?
I guess TikTok peed in your Cheerios today.
You damn straight. Yeah. I
I
mean,
told
if you
you.
want to make me angry, this is how you make me angry. You waste my time and I'll get angry.
Yeah.
TikTok really jerked my chain today. Trying to record a commentary segment. I tried for an hour, 20 minutes, and got really nowhere. No sound. So I had to delete both of them. So I knew there was no way I would have time to do a commentary segment and an evening post and then have time to eat. So this is the first time that I've not done a commentary segment. First time I've not done an evening post. So because TikTok wanted to jerk my chain. So it is what it is. I'm a very, very busy guy, and this is how I am when I make a video. I do it in one take. I don't have to do second and third takes. And when you do a whole video for 10 minutes and then something like that happens and then you do another one for 10 minutes and the same thing is going on, then that kind of tells you something.
Yep.
But I mean, other than that, I've had a great day. I had a great evening. I went to my favorite fast food restaurant, Jack in the Box, ordered a munchie meal, guys, and I had enough time to eat it all there before I came over here to set up for the show, which is, very, very rare when I get to do that.
Yeah,
But yeah, have y'all had a great day today?
mister.
Oh yeah. Yep. Doing good.
Okay, now I see here, Taryn White wants to join. Should we let Taryn join, guys?
I well, you're the
Taryn says,
host.
by God, you better let me join. Here she is.
Wow,
Yeah.
you gonna do me that way, Ozzy?
Well, that's why I asked, I was fixing to call Timothy Daniel. That's why I asked Timothy and Jamie, should we let her join?
I said, you're the
And I
host.
thought,
That's up
well,
to you.
he probably would say, by God, you better let me join. Well, how
Like
you
I
and
always
Daniel
say, you
doing?
never know what I'm gonna say.
Well, you never know what I'm going to say either. I mean,
That's true.
I know Miss Jamie Ann and Timothy got to watch the second live that I did today. So
Yeah.
they understood why I was really PO'd with TikTok, which
Oh,
Yeah.
I
is
was
nothing
just
uncommon
laughing
with
when you
me.
were giving TikTok and their mother the middle finger. I thought that was funny.
Hey, well, I have made many statement videos to TikTok, and that's what I've said many times. Hey, I've even reached out to President Trump in a couple of those. Because TikTok, is really funny about what you say in a live show, and they want to act it like I can mention suicide and homicide on here, and I'm okay. But on
Right.
TikTok, they'll act your show right away, you know. So, uh, anyway, guys, with me and TikTok, I mean, I have never liked TikTok at all on any front. That's just me. But I got some good news. I done the promo video today for the YouTube live show. Now, I did go live on there last night a couple of little times to see what it was going to be like and got off. So I hope that y'all join me Monday night because that's when the first YouTube live show is going to happen. Okay, I see now I just now seen lost Taryn, so hang on. Okay, she's not on the invite.
Empty.
Yeah.
Well, hang
And
on, let me
water.
try this way.
You want me to keep it or what?
Okay, so I couldn't add her because of technical issues.
You go to
It shows she's up here. Okay, now the guest box is up with her. Okay, now it's an acceptor. Okay, hang on, Taryn. I'm getting you back on here. It says adding her, so she should be here at any minute, guys. There she is.
Oh, I got a call. Had to call them back on
Oh,
Daniel's
is that what
phone.
happened?
Yes.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
1 second, y'all.
Okay. But Timothy, I know y'all got YouTube, so starting Monday night at 9 p.m., just join me then on YouTube.
All righty.
Okay.
What I do now, I know that they got community guidelines with it, and I don't know what all they are. I don't give a shit really. But if they ask my show, I'll just bring it back to Facebook until they let me go back up on YouTube. I go by my own community guidelines, and what it is this. Me and my guests say what we want to say. If it violates their community guidelines, fuck them. You know, that's
Yep.
just my take. You know, if they ask my show somewhere, I bring it up on another platform, so it don't matter.
Yep.
But yeah, TikTok has really pissed my post hosties a bunch of times. I can't really say that about any of the other social medias. They really haven't, but TikTok has. It's just my take, Taryn and Timothy and Jamie.
Yeah.
What they need to do is take a few steps back to move about 4 steps forward, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
They need to clean house with TikTok.
Yeah, they do.
That's just my thinking on it. I
They
know
sure
that's
do.
the majority. That's the majority where the young people go is to TikTok. But I will
Yeah.
say
Yep.
this, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll get more hits on my videos on Facebook sometimes than I do TikTok.
Yeah.
It just depends really on what people kind of like and what they don't like. But
Yeah,
uh,
because Audrey's only 19 years old and she's on TikTok more than Facebook. She is.
well,
She
that's what I
really
said. It's really more for the younger crowd that really like the TikTok
Yeah,
platform.
she
Of
does.
course, I'm not the younger. I'm the older. So
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
you know, I mean,
Yep.
I'm
Look at all
not
that.
knocking the young. I was their age once, a very long time ago. But uh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Look
now
at
I
all that
will
gray
say
hair you
this.
got.
What'd you say, Timothy?
I said, look at all that gray hair you got.
Hey, I am starting to get gray hair up here now. I noticed that in my promo video today. I thought, well, used to I could tell everybody I didn't have no gray hair in my head on my head. Now I'm starting to get them. So
Let's see.
I thought I was going to be blessed like my mom's side of the family. I had a couple of uncles that lived to be in their 80s, and they didn't have a gray hair one in their hair. Uh,
Wow.
so I was kind of hoping that that was going to stay with me, but it's not.
I have
Hey, Dylan.
I have gray hair all in my hair. It's like really bad in the roots of my hair. So I said, "Oh, it's time to get the hair dye out again and dye my hair again."
Well, I hope I don't have to get to that point. I mean, everybody knows I'm getting old anyway, so I would probably just leave it because I would spend more money in hair dye probably than what I could afford.
She does.
Hey, Mercury said, I can't see nothing but eyeballs and glasses. Well, I've got it back a little bit, but that's what happens on Facebook Live, Abe. When I
Yeah.
get audio guests or video guests, it'll
Mm-hmm.
show real up close, and I can only push this out so far, or I can't see none of the writing in the live chat. So I
Yeah.
know what you're saying because I see it too when I repost the live show highlights, Abe.
Yeah.
So that's just one of
But
the
you
things
can't
about
help it
Facebook.
though. You can't
What?
help it.
No, that I can't help. That's just the
Uh-uh.
Facebook thing,
Yeah. Yeah,
is what
it's
that
just
is.
that's just how Facebook is and how Facebook does their stuff.
Yep.
Now, you don't see me that up close if I don't have no audio video guests, but it's
Yeah.
only when I get those.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dylan Perkins said he couldn't join tonight, guys, in the live chat here because he's driving. That's okay. I would rather you not join and concentrate on your driving.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, because I don't want no one to have a wreck.
Yeah.
But I had a great day out strutting today.
Yeah,
I
the
was
wrecks are
late
no
getting out
fun.
there. Huh?
Wrecks are no fun.
No. And
Uh,
I see that's like when I'm out there strutting. I'm like the police here. I like traffic to run smoothly. I don't want to cause no wrecks, and I don't want to see any.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I wait till people pass clearly for me to get out of a turning lane to cross the street. So, because I don't, Lord knows, I don't want to cause a wreck, but I sure don't want to see one either.
Yep.
That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, now, Abe, if you're still in the live chat, which I think you are because I see you up here, do I look as up close now? Just say yes or
no.
no in the live chat because I've got it.
No.
No, he's talking to Abe.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay, Jamie. If either one, y'all can answer. Do I look as up close now?
No, no, you
No.
good.
Okay.
No.
Because
It's
I've got it
good.
as far out as I can put it. That way I can see the writing in the live chat. If I put
It
it out any further, I won't be able to
looks
see.
good though like that.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay, there's Mason Tillman. You know what he's going to ask? What the fuck is up, Ozzy? Just doing the live show, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Where's my boots at?
Yeah, Mason Tillman, that's the first thing he's going to say in the live chat.
Yep.
I guarantee you that,
That's what he's
So,
gonna say.
Mason, you and Abe and all my homies here are going to have to join me on the YouTube live come Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time because my homies take precedent to anybody. I don't care where they're at in the world or this country either. I would rather have my homies on there than anybody.
Right.
That's just me. My homies are my bread and butter, not the country, not the world. So
My
that's just how
goodness,
I
this
feel
case
about
is
it.
dirty.
Is that you, Taryn?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Now, if anybody's going to pee in your Cheerios, it's going to be Terry.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
But I
hey,
wouldn't
Dylan
eat them.
Perkins goes, I'll be in there. Well, that's good, Dylan, because that's what I said. I want my homies to be in the live chat. I want them to be my guest on there. Scott will be joining us too, guys. That's up in
Anywhere
Branson.
Ozzy goes, more than likely I'll be there too.
Good, good. Did you have a subscription to YouTube, Tanner?
No, I do not.
Well, do you have YouTube in any way?
Yes.
Okay, well, as long as you got YouTube, you can. Let me tell you how to find me on there. It's at Ozzy Rose dash Z, like a zebra, 7, the number 7, and N.
I
That's
think
how
I can.
you'll find it.
I think I should be
Uh,
able to find you on there because Jonathan actually looked you up last night and he said y'all are on YouTube and we're like, huh? What are
yeah,
you
I
talking about?
put
That natural
everything, I
transparency
update
tub?
it. I update everything that I put out on social media every day and night. I put it on YouTube too. So
I
it's
gotcha.
always up to date. So now I've got 102 subscribers now as of today.
But
Was that Daniel?
no, he's actually already passed out.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
he had a long day and sadly he may have to work all day tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow's
I
Saturday.
got
He
to work
said
too.
Do what,
you got to work too,
Timothy?
Timothy.
Yep, I got to work too.
Well, I work every day. Of course, I don't get paid as far as pay goes. Okay, I just lost Taryn, guys. Okay, guest box just lit up too, so it's probably Taryn. It is. All right, Taryn, I'm getting you back on, honey. I know how the internet can be in Gosnell too, so
Mm-hmm.
you know, so it shows adding. But Dylan, Abe, Mason, I want all of y'all to be on, and like you do on the live chat, on the YouTube show starting Monday night.
Yeah, we'll
So
be on there.
yeah, I want y'all there too now.
I've already
And
searched
then
him up and subscribed to him.
Yeah, I did
yeah,
too. And I
yeah,
think Audrey did too.
that's why I done a promo video to.
What in the
I,
world?
I don't know what the hell that was. That's why I did a promo video
Did you hear
today
that?
for it.
I did. I heard that.
I was like, what in the world?
I don't know what some kind of damn horn I've never heard before.
I know.
It sounded weird.
Uh-huh.
I
Hey,
know.
Caleb, we'll see if you want to come on. It says to bring you in. Let's see here, Caleb.
I know
Well,
Ozzy is weird.
Well, yeah, I'm weird, but if I had a horn, it would sound like a horn. It wouldn't sound like a weak one. You know, that was a weak horn if I ever heard one. Okay,
It
Caleb declined,
was.
but now, okay, I still haven't got Taryn back.
Huh.
Hang on.
Did he pass out from drinking or pass out from work?
Probably work.
Well, Taryn's not here, but I'm adding her now again. So something happened. She didn't get to come through, but it shows I'm adding her now. I think,
Probably
well, I
got
think
phone
she meant he
call.
passed out from work because she said he had to work tomorrow too. Now, I remember him saying last night that he had to work Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And she said all day long, probably till 5:30. Huh.
Yep.
well, I guess you see what Mason Tillman wrote here. What was
What?
problem? uh, What it was probably Bud's puss squawking when that horn went off.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, that was a weak horn if I ever heard one. You
It
know,
was. If
I
that was
thought
somebody's horn, it was weak, huh?
Yep.
very weak. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Taryn White goes, my clumsy self. It still shows adding you here, Taryn.
Her
So I'm just
clumsy
waiting
sis
for you to come through.
today, Mister. Mister, she's calling herself clumsy.
Oh yeah, she is.
Okay, it said no answer from live video guest, meaning Taryn. So let me
Huh.
try to add you again, Taryn, and see.
I wonder what's going on in
She's not in the
Guardian.
invite, guys. Uh,
Huh.
she's not in the invite now.
Huh.
Uh,
What in the world's going on there?
it's not me. It's on her end because I don't have a
Yeah,
slow connection.
it's
Uh,
God. No, I guess.
it's just, yeah, that's what I mean. It's Gosnell is what it is.
Mhm.
Let me check again in the guest boxes. It don't show her in the guest boxes at all. Maybe
Huh.
hit on invite. Taryn, try to put invite for here. I know you're hearing me because you're up here at the top. Uh,
Uh-huh.
You
okay,
gotta
now
shoot
the
the
guest
text.
box is lit up. Now I can. It shows to accept her
Yeah.
now, guys. Okay. Now it just said couldn't add guest. The person was
Uh,
unable to join because of technical issues.
uh,
Taryn, get on your phone instead of using Daniel's.
yeah.
That's probably a
'Cause
lot of it right there.
I know one of their phones is bad or something.
It's
Don't.
Daniel's. It's Daniel's phone that's bad. And she
Yeah.
had Daniel's phone. So if there's any way you can, Taryn,
Yeah.
get
Get
on your
on her
phone.
phone.
Hey,
Her
Mercury goes,
telephone.
heard at Mason. Was that a horn? Well, a while ago it was, yeah, a weak one. Okay, now it shows to accept her on, but
Hopefully
shows
she
adding, but
isn't.
this is what, okay, now she's here. Okay,
Yeah.
hey,
I'm on
Taryn.
my phone. I'm on my phone, but I was leaning over to do something to try to put his phone on charger, and next thing I know is it goes, "Thank you for watching." Fuck you, Facebook.
You must have accidentally bumped something. That's probably
I
what
did.
happened.
I did.
Fuck you,
I do
Facebook.
shit like that all the time. Uh,
Pissed
you
me
know,
off.
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, uh, but we was talking now. He's passed out because of work. He's tired, right?
Oh yeah,
Our
That's what
drinking.
we thought. Yeah,
but
and
he's
then yeah,
supposed
he's got to
to.
work tomorrow, so he's probably going to be very tired tomorrow night. I figure.
Yeah, well, he was supposed to be working till noon, but they have to make 1,600 tubes, I think they said. And if they can
Wow.
get that done by noon, they can go home. But if not, they got to work till whenever they get it done, I guess.
Well, you know what that means. In order for them to get it done at noon, they're going to have to work like a motherfucker. Probably work their
I
ass
told
off.
him, I
Yeah.
told him, go
So
in there and crack that whip.
that's what I mean. Yeah, he's going to have to go in there and bust a move, as my mom used
No,
to
send
say.
Taryn
So
up there. She'll get it done.
she'd probably give orders. All right, guys, get this shit done and get it out of here.
She barks them orders.
Yeah, that's probably what Taryn would do, wouldn't you, Taryn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she'd be working hard, giving the orders, like you was saying, Timothy. And that would be a job in itself. You know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
you
he's
know. So
literally all the way to the end of the bed on his side, almost. I think he's almost off the bed.
so he's not even able tonight to pay bills, so to speak. He's so tired and wore out, huh?
No, that was earlier.
Oh, that
That's
was
what wore
early.
him
That's
out.
that's
That's
probably a
why he's
lot why
tired.
he's tired too. You know.
That's why he's wore out.
Yeah.
That's
He had a
why he's
hard day at
passed
work and a
out.
hard time at home.
Uh,
I was not trying to pay the bills tonight, but he insisted. I'm like, whatever.
Yep. He probably feels like me some days. He probably felt like he'd been rolled hard and wet.
Yeah.
He got rolled all right. I'm sure.
I knew Timothy was going to say something like that.
Lord
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah. Where's my live chat guest at? Have y'all died? There's nobody at the top anymore. Nobody wants to play on my playground tonight. You know, I've got all these toys out here. Nobody wants to come play with me. You know, yeah,
But
I had a whole list of people up here at the top, and they ain't a soul there
hello.
now. You know,
well,
Uh,
you know what that means? It's just too deep. Too
there was
deep
that
for
horn again.
them. Way too deep for them. That's what that means. It's too deep for them.
Yeah, and I
but
tell you what, that same horn just come by here just a second ago. It sounded like
Really?
a big full size pickup, but with a weak horn.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
have y'all ever
Yeah,
heard of a big truck horn on an expedition?
you talking like an 18-wheeler horn on the expedition?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow,
My
that would
dad
probably
put
sound.
two straight pipes as a horn on my mom's expedition, and all you gotta do is flip the lever.
Well, Abe Mercury says here now, he's in the live chat now. He goes,
Uh-huh.
making Mason a bottle. Abe Mercury again goes, can't breastfeed him anymore.
Oh my
Yeah, I think that kind of goes out the window when they get grown.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daniel still gets breastfed.
You heard that, didn't you,
Yeah.
Karen? No.
His milk is in the fridge.
His milk's in the fridge. Oh, well.
Yeah, she's got to pump it first.
Whatever.
We ought to call this the Dirty Show, folks. And it's not for kids.
Heavens no.
It's not.
Will Rowe goes, who's honking? Well, Will, I don't know, but I know it was a full size pickup come by here and it had that weak horn again. So uh, I think it needs to get the 18-wheeler horn like Karen was talking about on an expedition.
Yeah, yeah. If you're under 18 years old, I would suggest you not be
Whoa.
listening and be on here if you're underage.
Well, that's what I
Y'all
usually
almost
put
heard
when
me
when I
crash.
do my post that it's not you
What
got to be at
Ain't
the?
least
nothing wrong with
18. You know,
breastfeeding.
uh,
Ain't said ain't nothing wrong with
Look at him.
breastfeeding.
yeah, it says ain't nothing wrong with breastfeeding. Well,
Whoop.
hey,
What
Mercury
the?
goes, Ozzy going to be live streaming on the hub before long.
What the? Quick.
That
Well,
was
you know, there's
scary.
an old saying that goes, you got to crawl before you walk. And a year ago, when some friends suggested that I should do a live show, and that's the only reason why I did a live show, because, yeah, I started doing the strutting thing before that, but they said, maybe you ought to do a live show, you know? And I thought, well, you do one on one of them, but I'd rather do it on YouTube. But at the time, I had YouTube, but I hadn't had YouTube very long.
Oh,
And
I see blue
so,
lights.
well, they ain't coming after me, I know.
Oh
I'm at
no no no
home,
no
so
no
I
no
didn't
no
do
no
nothing.
no! I'm
Uh-huh.
looking at the
I was at
highway,
Karen's
and
house, but
I
but
see blue
before
lights.
You talking about your highway where you're at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because see, it wouldn't be the
Airbase
cops coming
Highway, I
after
think it's
me.
called.
If anybody would come after me, it would be two big muscled up guys from St. Bernard Behavioral Health, and they'd say, either you come with us, Ozzy, or you get this shot. And you know what I would tell them? Let's do a 2-for-1 special. How about I get the shot first, then I'll go with you. That way you won't give a shit about nothing, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, so Daniel said that so there's a female cop here, and he's seen her cuffs. She's got pink cuffs and purple cuffs.
oh.
oh, well, you know, that kind of reminds me of something you talking about the female cops there, Karen, because I'll never forget 2 years ago when I started the strut thing in Paragould, and I had my shirt off. I was really muscled up then too, and these two real nice looking female cops for Paragould PD was talk. The one was talking to me, and she said, "We got you on video." I said, "You got me on video?" I said, I said, well, I'm not making any money being on video, like that. She smiled real big. And she goes, well, can I frisk you? I said, can I assume the position? She goes, yes, you may. So I did. And I was facing the other female cop. She had a smile on her face. The one that was frisking me, Officer Bluegrave was her name. She was frisking me from the backside going like this. She reached down in my front pocket. She eases my wallet out, kind of like that. She goes, I'll just ease that back in there. I said, you do that, you know. So I loved everything that they were doing. They loved it, and I did too. So,
I bet you did.
I did. I really
bet you
did.
Hey, you didn't have no complaints from this man.
No, sir. Both of them were very, very pretty. I would say that. Officer Bluegrave from the Paragould Police Department. And now I will say this. I knew for sure she worked out in the gym because she was muscled up to be a woman. But the other one, she just had the smile on her face.
No,
And I thought, I'm enjoying this just
Cold in
every bit as
here.
much as you are, you know.
now we got Taryn and Daniel on. We're going to have to cancel for Saturday.
Gunnar Dacus says, if it's a white truck, I think it's Brainwheeler. Okay, I don't know who Brainwheeler is, but I guess you do. Mason Tillman goes, Ozzy, what you gonna call a lesbian dinosaur? I wouldn't know.
Is that horn?
Yeah, it was
What
just a
are
little
they
bit
doing?
of it. It was just a tiny bit of it this time. So I
What
think
are
they
they
know I'm out here
doing?
doing the show, whoever it is, because they keep going up and down. So
Yeah, they're doing that on purpose.
don't bother me. But it's a big truck, but it needs to have a manly horn.
Mm-hmm.
Mason Tillman goes, lick a lot of puss is what he said. That's what I call a lesbian dinosaur.
That's funny.
Lick a
Oh
lot of
my
puss.
gosh.
Leave it to Mason Tillman. He come from the dirty factory, I think.
Uh-huh.
Somebody in that family did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I could name the show the Dirty Show.
He said, I guess I can name the show The Dirty Show.
Yep.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could, I guess. It is for
Me.
sure. And Gunner Dacus goes, Brian, my bad, Ozzy. Will Rowe goes, that damn horn again, LOL. Yeah, I think what it is, they know I'm doing the live show. They're probably listening to the live show, I figure. And that's why they keep going up and down here and doing that horn. I think they need to take the advice from Taryn, though, and get like the 18-wheeler horn put on their truck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, trust
Yeah.
me. My dad said the next time somebody tries to back up in front of my mom or pull out in front of my mom, he said they better hope they got a pair of britches with them.
There you go. I mean, if I'm going to have a full-size pickup, it's going to have a horn
It's
that you're
going to
supposed
have
to
a
have.
horn.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
But
ain't
what
going to
really
be one
got
of
me
them
was
weak
when they put the
lick a
switch in
lot of
there.
puss horns. It ain't going to be a lick a lot of puss horn. It's going to be a manly horn. Hey, Mercury goes, Mason used to be a woman, so he know a lot about lesbian dinosaurs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right. Well, I can tell you this much. Now, I knew that the two women officers wasn't lesbian, which I wouldn't have had a problem if they were or not, because they were pretty. I'd say that. It's too bad I never run into them no more again either, because I would have said if I went up to them again, can I assume the position, ladies? I loved
Well,
every bit of it like they did.
were they in patrol cars?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, they were in, I think, the same vehicle. Yeah.
Okay. So they were recording you while they were
My
doing
bad.
that. So it might have
I
got
was
back to
trying to rub your back.
headquarters, and they might have
Okay.
lost their job for doing that. I mean, I
Well,
don't know.
I mean, I knew that they worked for Paragould PD, but I mean, I wouldn't have had a problem with it any day if they wanted to do that 3 times a day. You know, so it wouldn't have bothered me at all. Anytime any woman cop wants to frisk me here, Joe, throw anywhere, I'd say you got it. You know, I'm only so happy to. And if it's going to be a male cop, I'd say please get a female officer to frisk me. I'd rather have one of them.
Yeah.
Well, then.
So. Andrew Doster, it just now said, is watching. Let's see if Andrew wants to come on.
What's up, Andrew?
It
Sorry your
says
buddy's
Andy. We'll
asleep.
see.
Me and Daniel probably gonna end up scrapping because he took all the daggum cover. I said, "Can I have some cover?" No.
No.
You gonna
Okay,
freeze?
yeah. Andrew's on here with us, Taryn and Timothy.
We don't
Hey,
know.
Andrew.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good, man. How's California?
I'm just chilling, man.
Just chilling. Okay. Well, we've been chilling here, and every so
I
often
can
there'll
barely
be
hear
a
y'all for some reason.
Huh.
Hold
Probably.
on, let me
huh.
see. It's probably with my volume or something.
Because I got my volume all the way up. Let me check it.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, it's all the way up. Yeah.
It's probably his.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, I
That's
just
glitching
lost
out really
Andrew.
bad too.
Well, I just lost
Because
Well, the
he's
Andrew. Let
camera
me see if
is.
he's in the invite.
probably because he's
Yeah,
all
he
the way
is.
in
So
California.
I'll hit for him to come back on. He might
In
have accidentally
California,
bumped
we
something.
FaceTime him all the time, and he doesn't have that kind of bad service all the time at all. So I don't
Huh.
know what it could be.
Well, it shows adding him to get
We
him
don't
back
know.
on. We'll see if he wants to come back on. It could
Well,
have
he
But
just
might
been
be.
no,
by
he was like,
accident.
I was like, "Do I gotta go get Red Wanky?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay."
Hey, Mercury goes, cut a hole in your pocket. They'll quit doing that.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
there was a woman cop here, I guess about a year ago. I was out front of the McDonald's on Caraway and Nettleton. And I seen her when I was in there getting something to drink. And she, I guess, run a check on somebody, and then they left. I come back out. I said, well, hey, officer, how you doing? She goes, real good. You mean you want to talk to me? I said, sure. I said, I don't have nothing against. I said, any woman in uniform. I love a woman in uniform.
Uh-huh.
So, and I did. Okay, it said here, lost the video guest, meaning Andrew. It didn't say, he didn't decline to not come on. It took so long. So let me see again, Andrew, if I can get you on.
Okay.
Okay, he's not in the invite yet. So, but yeah, she thought because she was a woman cop that didn't want to say nothing to her. I thought, well, I'd rather say something to you than a male cop, you know. And I said, of course. And she said, so if you ever see me out here and I see you, you'll talk to me. I said, yes, ma'am. I love a woman in uniform. She goes, why, thank you. She goes, what's your first name? I said, Ozzy. She said, how you spell that? I said, like Osborne. She said, oh, okay. I said, now you have a nice day, sweetheart. She goes, you too. I see her all the time in patrol car. I don't know what her name is, but she's pretty too.
You
Sounds
don't
like
frisk.
Ozzy trying to get him a pretty lady.
Hey, I do love a woman in uniform. I'm not lying. So,
Yeah.
You don't try.
I'd
You
say
don't.
any day of the week, any JPD woman officer that would like to frisk this old man, please do so. I'm only too happy to serve.
Oh my lord.
Goodness.
They're probably
Wow.
thinking, you dirty old man. I'd
Yeah.
say, you're right.
Uh-huh.
Would you try to frisk them?
If they'd let me.
And if they're single and ready to mingle.
Well, I mean, think about it now. If I had a woman caught, say as a girlfriend or whatever you want to call her, and we was going to have the relations, if you know what I mean, and she
Mm-hmm.
wanted to handcuff me, I'd say, no, I'm not for that, but I don't mind handcuffing you.
Hey, you gotta
So
spice up a little.
a little bit. There you go, Terry. Hey, Mercury goes, Ozzy going to have that tent shaking. Well, if I could get a JPD officer in there or any female officer in there, you bet I'd make that doggone tent shake for a while. You know, you might hear a sound in the middle of the night, me barking at the moon when it's all over with.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
Lord.
is what it is, you know. But I mean, there's some guys in this town. Got this is the truth. They think I get all kinds of women in that tent, and I say, no, don't get any. There was this kid down in the treatment center at Cersei named Eddie. Eddie lives here, Joe Bro. Big, tall kid. And when I first met him in there and he realized my first name, Ozzy, was spelled like Ozzy Osbourne, he said, I bet from that first name alone you get the girls. I go, no. You know? So, I really liked Eddie. Eddie was one of them type of kids. He was in his 30s, but Eddie didn't let a damn thing get to him, make him angry, sad, nothing. And that was just Eddie, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
He was a big, tall kid. He was taller than me. Now, he was a severe alcoholic. And he said when he first got there, so he got there before I ever did, he said the first 2 days, I don't remember nothing. He said they told him when he got there, he went to an alcoholic seizure, and they put him in the hospital in Cersei. He said when he come to, I think he said it was like 2 days later, and he got out on the third day, and they sent him back to the treatment center. He remembered that from then on. But I remember the day he thought he was getting out of there, they told him, no, you've got to stay another 2 extra days because of the 2 days you spent in the hospital. But did Eddie let that make him mad? No. So but that's what I say. Eddie just didn't let nothing get to him. And that's good when you don't let anything like TikTok or anything else get to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, me and TikTok has had a hated affair. I can honestly say that. I know I'm not supposed to hate anything, and I guess I really don't. But I wished I could take TikTok by the neck and baptize them forever, if you know what I mean. Hold them underneath the water where they never come up for air. They'd say I was a homicidal killer then. Everybody would hate me. All the young people would hate me for getting rid of TikTok. They'd say, we don't like you anymore. But, it is true, guys. Now, there's some that I have as followers that I do know that's below 18. Then there's some that I don't know if they're below 18 or not. So I know we talk a lot of shit on the live show here, but that's why if I text anybody, as I call it on the internet, the open waves, I keep it clean. Because you never know, I could be texting a kid and I might not even know it.
Yeah.
So, and I wouldn't want a parent to get mad at me because I could understand that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, now there was one on TikTok, and I was thanking her for the comment she did on my video, and I called her sweetheart at the end, and she goes, well, don't call me sweetheart. I'm 15 years old, and I'm on my mother's account. And I said, honey, you don't need to be on your mother's account. And she said, okay, thanks. She goes, I'll get off of it. I said, you do that. So she did. She got off of it. So that you never know. Kids could be on their folks' account, and you might not know it. So that's why I don't talk in curse words, sexual, or nothing like that, because I never know. I might be texting a kid.
Them mice must be having a party in there or something. I just heard something bouncing.
Okay, where'd you hear something bouncing?
I think I heard something bouncing in my kitchen because I'm in the living room.
That's what I thought you were saying. Well, do y'all have mice there, Taryn?
Yes, and they're getting way too brave. Daniel found some on my nightstand last night, and they were coming up by my head, and I'm like, yeah, nope.
Oh my word.
Well, I'm kind of lucky where I'm at. I don't have them
ran
in the
across my
tent.
stomach earlier because I was trying to pour a cup out in the sink, and it went crashing across me.
No. Oh, heck no. Heck
Wow.
no.
The folks, I am very lucky and privileged to have a good tent to sleep in.
I bet.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about the mice problem in the tent. I got a zip up door.
Yeah.
You just gotta watch out.
Yeah, they're jumping on something in there. I still hear it.
Wow.
I don't know.
Well, do y'all have traps out or anything?
My mom bought some of these bags that are supposed to smell bad and they're not supposed to like them. Well, they pretty much ignored them, and my mother didn't know that they're actually for the farmers when they put them in the tractor, so the mice will stay out of there, so they won't chew up the wires in their tractor.
Oh.
Well, they don't work in a house.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: are they field mice or what?
Well, there is a field behind me.
Well, that's what they are then. They're field mice, and they come in certain times of the year. Now, my mom, when me and her lived together in Paragould, there was a field behind our house, right? Now, this is when they come in. They come in the fall months, and they would come in through fall into winter. But usually by the, say, middle to last part of winter, we'd have them out of there. So this is what we used. We used them real cheap. I think they were called black cat glue traps. And when they get on there, they can't get off. They'll break every bone in their body trying to get off there, and they can't
Problem
get
with
off
Yeah.
of
that
them.
with me is Luna likes to eat mice.
Is that your
So she may
dog?
get her face stuck on it. Yes, that's my pit bull.
Oh, okay. Well, usually this is what I've seen in dogs when it comes to mice. A lot of times they will just play with them forever before they finally kill them and eat them. A
Oh
cat
no, this
don't do
one will
that.
just literally go straight to the head and just start chewing up every piece of bone in their body and then eat them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Well, that's a pit bull probably for you there.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, pure pit.
yeah, that's what I'm
Takes
saying. That's
after
a pit
Daniel.
bull personality.
Takes
I mean,
after
that's
Daniel.
how they kill humans. A pit bull, once they get you down, they try to go for the throat. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yep.
so
Yep.
that's just a natural pit personality there.
But I'm
Uh,
like, good lord, are you a mouse? Or are you a cat? Or are you a dog?
well, a cat, if a cat sees a mouse, they'll go crazy trying to get that thing and kill it right then, most generally, and
That's
then
Mm-hmm.
swallow it.
what pretty much all three of them start doing it now, but I don't think the older two actually feed them. I know the youngest one does, though.
Was all three of your dogs pits?
No.
No.
Bella, our oldest, is a Husky Lab mix. Sadie is a Australian Shepherd with I can't remember the other one. I'd have to ask Cubby whenever he's actually awake. And
I
then
don't think I've ever
Luna
seen an
is
Australian Shepherd.
American
I don't think.
Pit with Red Nose Pit.
Oh wow. Okay.
And she's a
I have
pain
not
in my
seen many.
ass.
I've not seen many red nose pits in my life. I've seen
Oh,
a
they're
few.
beautiful.
Yeah, they are. They're beautiful dogs, but
She
I've
has
not
very
seen
beautiful
many.
fur.
Yeah, yeah. But at the same time, I don't think I've ever seen a full-blooded Australian Shepherd before.
I don't know.
Uh,
Well, Sadie's Australian Shepherd with something else. And I was trying to trim up her neck the other day, trying to let it not make it look so much of a man lion. And I was trying to fix up her neck. Well, she decided nope, and I ended up butchering the side of her neck. And I'm like, that's your fault that you look all butchered now.
now
I
you
was
don't
trying to
have
trim her.
cats, right?
Do what?
You don't have no cats, do you?
No, because my
No.
girls will play tug of war.
Well, usually dogs and cats don't mix. Sometimes you can get them too for home pets, but more than not, you can't. Usually they
Well,
get
with
into it.
some cats, my dogs do get along with, like my family cat that's at my mom's house. They get along with that cat because that cat's old and grumpy. And then my
No, I
best friend
mean,
has two cats, and those two, well, Bella gets along with them just fine, but Sadie, Luna, nope. Well, I don't know. Sometimes she'll try to chase them. Sadie will just try to chew toy.
well, Taryn, it's just my own take here. I think Timothy and Jamie died on me. I haven't heard a peep out of either one of them.
We're just
Uh,
listening. We're just
They're
listening.
just sitting there listening away.
well,
Yeah,
I'm surprised with Timothy. I figured,
our
I
dog
figured.
don't like our dog don't like cats, boy. We can't have a cat. Our dog would tear the cat up.
Well, most generally, dogs and cats don't mix for home
Yep.
pets. Most generally. Now, my aunt had two dogs and a cat, and they pretty much mixed. But that she told me at first they didn't.
Yeah.
They wanted to kill the cat.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Like
But yeah,
yesterday, uh, Jonathan had a friend over, and then a kid from down the street was bringing something to Jonathan, and he has this pit and two puppies. They're a little bit taller now, but they came down here yesterday, and I was trying to keep the girls in the house, and I thought I'll just let Luna out here see what she does. This mama dog starts looking at her like, "What you gonna do?" And I'm like, "If these two dogs if this mama dog tries to start anything with Luna, we gonna have problems because Luna was just defending her home. She was
Right.
growling at this dog, and this dog was growling right back, looking at her like she was about to bite her. Nuh.
See,
And
that's
if
the
I would
way
have let the
dogs
other
are.
two
They're
out,
very
it would have been a
territorial.
bloodbath.
Well, you
Oh,
know,
is
your
Luna
house
the
dogs that
puppy?
you keep in the
Yeah,
house, they're very territorial about their domain, you know, and that's how they are
right.
usually with anything or anyone,
And I'm
you know.
trying to teach Luna protect the home because she's more the muscular one because she's full blooded pit, and I want her to know, hey, I need to protect my home. This is my home, my yard, my
Hmm.
domain.
Well, you take an out, you take an outside dog, right? If you keep it outside,
No, they're all
anybody that tries to
three.
come up, that dog is going to bark naturally because it's defending its territory there.
Hmm.
Uh,
Right.
and if the owner doesn't come out and calm the dog down, then you try to go in there, the dog will probably bite you because that's what the dog is letting you know when it barks at you when you have it as an outside pet. It's
Well,
protecting its area for you not to come in it.
Yeah.
these two puppies were literally just barking at me yesterday, like as if I was on their property or something, or coming near them. And I'm like, why are you barking at me? You're literally on my property with my girls in the house throwing a fit.
Well, now, Jamie, what's that little dog's name that was in the vehicle with y'all when I got in there yesterday?
Rosie, Mister. Rosie.
Rosie. I'm
Rosie.
trying to think what her name was. Now, she started barking at me naturally when I got in the
Hmm.
vehicle. But
Yeah.
of course, I'm a stranger to that dog. That dog's never seen me
Yeah.
before. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
and then,
every time I went with Daniel to see them in Paragould, she would always go "Rah, rah, rah," to me, and I'm like, "Hi, Rosie," and she's like, "How you know my name?" And they start barking at me again.
well, Timothy asked me if she bit me, and I said, oh, no. But I knew when the dog started barking at me, that was the first time that dog had ever seen me, too. So,
Yeah.
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
Yep.
And she was freaking out because she's like, "Who is this man getting in
right,
our vehicle? Getting
right,
in the vehicle with me? Who is this?" So
right,
all she knew to do was bark.
right, right.
Ow.
And
Well, I lost Abe up here. Abe must have got tired and got out.
yeah,
I guess we wore him out.
she's like she's like that too whenever somebody knocks on our door and
Oh
wants to
yeah.
come inside our house. She's like, "Who is this coming in our house?"
Right.
And she will
Does she
Well, now,
still
is
like
that
to
the only
bounce
dog
around on
y'all
the
got?
furniture when somebody comes in?
huh?
Does she still bounce around on the furniture and barking whenever
Uh-huh.
somebody comes in?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah.
that the only dog y'all got, Jamie? Tiffany?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is.
Y'all ain't
Yeah.
got no cats, right?
Mm-mm.
Jamie?
No, we don't got no cats.
Yeah, I didn't much think y'all probably did. That's why I wanted to ask.
Goodness, that's a bright light.
That was Mark Reese. He was leaving Hot Works Gym. That's something about Mark, I'll tell you. A lot of times I see him leave Hot Works after working out in there for about an hour and a half and go straight over there 24/7 workout for another hour, hour and a half.
Ain't
Of
he
course,
like the
he looks like he's got a steroid body, and that's from
ain't
him
he
working out.
ain't he the lawyer or something? The
Yeah,
police law
yeah,
firm?
yeah. He's the younger brother. The older brother, I can't remember what his name is. There was two brothers. They're not in the same building, but
Yeah,
Mark was the younger brother. I hired Mark some years ago to defend my sister in a divorce case.
yeah.
Uh, many years ago when he still had black hair. Now it's
Divorce
mostly
cases are
salt and
they
pepper.
can
Of
be
course, we're all
nasty and
older.
ugly, or they can be just fine.
Was
Mm-hmm.
that Karen?
I said divorce cases can be nice and calm and easy to do, or they can be nasty as heck.
Well, I'll tell you
Yeah.
something Mark did, and I was glad that he did it. There was a little kitten that somebody dropped off out here, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And I mean, it was the littlest of a kitten. And it kept jumping on my knees during the live show, and I didn't have no food here with me. I had food in the tent. I was going to feed it after the show was over with. Mark
Yeah.
come out of Hot Works, and the little kitten was running around here. I just ended the show. He goes, I wonder whose little kitten is. I said, somebody dropped it off, Mark. I said, you know it can't be. I said, what, 7 weeks old, 8 weeks old, maybe? He said, yeah. He goes, you don't mind if I take it? I said, Lord, no. I said, I would rather you take it because you would give it a better home. I can't afford to take it to the vet. So he said, well, I'll do that. But he said, if anybody asks wanting it, let me know. I said, somebody dropped it off, Mark. I said, it'll get killed out here.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that Mark took the little kitten because I knew he could afford to take it to the vet, get its vaccinations, and give it a good home. So Mark did a really good thing there. So I'm glad that he did. Will Rowe goes, I think the honking bandit showed up at my work. Uh-oh. Will Rowe goes at Taco Bell. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Will.
So does he still have that kitten?
Yeah, I know he still got it. He said that he had a dog that was real old and it was blind. I said, it's blind from being real old, right? He goes, yeah. And he had a cat, but I think it was really old. And that was
Yeah.
the only 2 pets. So in other words, they were probably fixing to die. So I knew Mark could really take care of that kitten and give it a really good home, better than I could have. So
Yeah.
I was so glad that he took the little kitten, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody dropped it off out here, guys, and the only thing I could have done for it, yeah, I could have kept it fed and plenty of water, but that would have been it. I couldn't afford to take it to the vet to get vaccinations or nothing. So I was
Yeah.
I was
Like
only
in
so glad that
Cardwell, Missouri, where we used to live, people, that's like dumping Animal Central. Cats, dogs.
yeah,
Mhm.
this little kitten, I mean, it was scared to death too. So whoever dropped it off, it would have got killed out here. So
Mhm.
I was only so glad that Mark Reese volunteered to step up to the plate to give it a good home, you know. So
Yeah.
Mark's a good guy. I will say that as far as your attorneys go, Mark is a really nice guy. He used to
Mhm.
see me in at 24/7 when I would do my social media work. He'd always say hey to me and everything. I've
Mhm.
always kind of knew who Mark was. So now I did go there one time and talk to one of his receptionists about a legal matter, but they said he didn't do those type of cases. So I said, oh, okay. And that was a while back. And then when I walked out, a JPD officer pulled in there. It's when I got banned from Taylor King's office over there because the owner of the building wanted to run his mouth. And I didn't go for that shit. And I threw it back on him. He said, well, I'm going to call the police. I said, well, do it, bozo. I'm out of bozo buttons. What do you want me to do? I said, I'm out of them. I said, I'll walk out here and grab my cigarette, wait for him to get here.
Oh,
You
the
know,
King, that King law firm.
Taylor King Law Firm,
Taylor King. Yeah.
he was the owner of the building. I went in there to maybe see about a consultation, and this
Mhm.
guy knew who I was. It was been about a year ago, and he come out there and he goes, "No, you ain't gonna ask about no legal matter here." He said, "I'm the owner of the building." He said, "I want you to turn around and dance your way right back out this door." And he said, "By the
Mhm.
way, you can't smoke in here." I said, my cigarette is out there. I think I know that. I said, you can't smoke in no building for years and years. I said, and I'm older than you are, owner.
Mhm.
And then he goes, well, I'm
Yeah.
just going to call the cops on you. And that's when I told him, well, I'm out of
Mhm.
bozo buttons. Bozo, call them. I said, I'll step right
Uh,
on out here and wait for them and grab my lit cigarette. You know,
Uh-huh.
so that's what I did. I waited for 20 minutes and I
Uh-huh.
seen an Arkansas State University campus cop go by. Then I seen 2 JPD vehicles go in opposite directions, and I thought,
Mhm.
I know he called them. I thought, well, I'm going to walk on down here to Mark Reese's office and see about a consultation there. And by the time I walked out, a JPD officer come out and he was smiling when he pulled in. He got out and he said, well, the owner of Taylor King. I said, yeah, he called you. He goes, yeah, he banned you from the building, Ozzy. He smiled real big. He said, but he can't do a damn thing as long as you're on that sidewalk. I said, right. I said, that's public.
Mhm.
He said, right. He said, well, Ozzy, have a good day. And I said, you too. Sorry you had to come out. You know.
Mhm.
Karen White, oh, I just realized I lost you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Shoot, I was trying to catch the phone and it dropped me. LOL. It's okay. She goes here too. It's almost time for you to hop off, so I will stay in the comments. Okay. Well, let me see what time it is, Taryn. Oh, you
94.
ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. I've got about 2 minutes left, guys. But Taryn, I'm so sorry that happened. You know, I love having you on here too. But thanks so much for being in the live chat, everybody tonight. Everybody that's watching up here, Taryn, thank you for being on here as an audio guest too. Too bad Daniel was knocked out. He's wore out, poor fella. But Timothy, you and Jamie, as always, thanks for being on here. Guys, I've only got a live show on here tomorrow night and Sunday night, and then it's going to be on YouTube. And I hope to have everybody on the show from here on that come Monday night. Taryn White goes, "It's okay. I'm clumsy. I know I am too. So
I know
I
you
second
are.
that.
I know you are.
Are you meaning me or her or both?
Her.
Oh, her. Oh, okay. Okay, he's picking on you again, Taryn. Well, I want to thank Mercury, everybody that's been watching the show tonight and being in the live chat. Of course, all you viewers, please tune in tomorrow night for another Strutting Man show on Facebook Live at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Taryn goes here, no problem. I love to be here. Hey, I might have got him with an iron skillet. Just kidding. But thanks everybody for being on the show tonight, especially you two, Timothy and Miss Jamie, and tell Miss Audrey I said hey too.
Okay.
And thanks to all you viewers, and God bless you all, and we'll see you tomorrow night. What's coming up next is the live show highlights. And until tomorrow night, so long, everybody. Good night, y'all. God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye.